All right, Edmund the General, also known as the brand, coming at you guys with a product review. What you're looking at right here, this is the new M99 SmartWatch Android, Bluetooth dual system 4G SIM card, 2.4 inches, right? 720 by 720 HD AMOLED screen, 190-degree camera, GPS, Wi-Fi, NFC smartwatch. It has all of the above. I gotta say, this, in comparison to the other watch that you would have seen before, this is the champion of that old one that you would have seen. Take a look at the channel when you go to the home screen of Edmund is the brand channel, and what you're going to be looking for is a video called the S998 SmartWatch 4G Android. This is the M99, as I just said. This tops it by 1,000%. It's fast, it's efficient. Like, the battery's at 2100 mAh, right? It's at 21 mAh. I find that if you're not installing any, I can't even say installing any apps, because I'm going to show you what it already comes with. I haven't installed anything on here, by the way, nothing. What you see is what you get. The phone, contacts, messaging, settings, that's typical stuff. Style setting, that's just pretty much the style of the actual wallpaper, card swipe, sorry. The style, the theme, you can do all that. This is the back button. This is the power button right here. Turns it off and it turns it on. Right? Back. If you double click on this, it'll give you the screen where you could see all the tabs that you would have opened, just like a computer. The good thing about this is that it moves pretty fast. As I said before, very fast. I want to say this is at 16 gigs of RAM. And I believe the one that I got here is at 256 gigs of storage. Yeah, I think it's around that. The Wi-Fi in here is pretty good. The internet connectivity is pretty fast as well. The Play Store runs fine as well. It's offline. Let me put that on. See, it's the same function as a Xiaomi. If you have like a Xiaomi phone, like the Fold. See how on the right hand side you can do that. On the left hand side you get notifications. Same concept here. By the way, the reason why it looks like this is because I still have the plastic on. I haven't taken it off yet. Swipe on the right, you'll get these functions. Swipe on the left, you should get notifications. So I'm going to put on the Wi-Fi because I'm already connected. It picked it up. Try again. And it's not that bad when it comes to the speed. It's not the best, but you have to keep in mind this is like a still under development type of watch. These type of watches that you would get, they're still under development, so you're not going to get the speed that you would be used to on an actual phone, which is like a flagship phone, right? You're not going to get the same speed. You can play games. It does have great quality. I uninstalled the games. I noticed that after you sign into either one of these platforms, especially YouTube, and you're having the notifications on and so forth, it's going to drain your battery. It'll go pretty quick. Now, this battery right here, 92%. it takes a while for this to charge as well. I want to say in about like a half an hour from you'll get at least up to 40 to 50% for like a half an hour if you're going to be charging your the watch. And that's on a 67 watt brick that I would be using. So let me see if I could try to find the type of charger it uses. So when you get it, it's going to come with this 2 prongs, and as you can, so 2 prongs right there. It will go in the back. I believe there's still plastic on here. I haven't really taken anything off. It goes on there, and of course this will go into the brick, which is what I used here, the 67 watts. I'm telling you, it goes pretty slow for the charging. But you're gonna have fun with this, I believe. This skin that you see right here for the watch face is something that I just chose from within the options that they give. Let me show you what they got. I guess I'll start from the beginning. So from the beginning, you'll see something like this, right? These are the other options that you could choose from. And they also have a store, a watch face store that's already installed in this. So if you want, you can go to the scroll to the right or swipe to the right. And here's the dial market. It's the dial market. Now this is pretty odd. It's not loading. Oh, there you go. That was the first time I actually experienced that. Wow. But as you can see, they have more options here you can choose from. You know, it kind of looks cheesy, but what's there to complain about? You're getting all these options for free. All these watch faces that you would see in that would be free. But as you can see, as I'm scrolling, it does take a while for it to load. But there you go for that. There's many options. They're all for free, so you don't have to worry about buying anything. I haven't really tested out to get outside themes that I would have probably looked online to actually copy and transfer over here. So I'm not really sure how that would work. You do have face unlock. You have the camera. Now the camera is pretty cool. It's right here. Now click on the camera, right? You pull. You pull. And then you could twist. Do I want to show you how I look right now? Hell no. But there you go. That's the quality that you're gonna get. You can do video as well with the recording. Let's do a recording real quick. 2 seconds. Let's click on that. Let's run the playback. All right. Let's go back. Now, you don't necessarily have to do what I just did by clicking on the camera. I believe to close it, I think you just got to push in, or you got to twist. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. So you got to twist and turn. I'm not really a professional at this. I'm still getting used to it. But as you just saw just now, okay, so when you pull out, the camera automatically, the app obviously pulls out, and you push to where it can go back. Okay, cool. I'm learning as I'm going. This TikTok, I don't understand why this is up here. Let's just get out of that. You know, I'm so used to swiping right and or left, because on the Xiaomi Fold 3, you can actually make the turns either way, and it'll actually exit the program. Right here, you got control over the notifications. You can choose the type of color, right? No need for me to go into that, because that's just going to reveal too much right there. Bluetooth. Now, as you can see, it's already connected to that, right? Side button settings. You could actually macro it. Display. This is here now, and the other phone, on the other watch that I showed before, you weren't able to do a raise and wake. This one actually gives you the ability to do that. And screen off and on display is actually on here. This shows, of course, this controls how long it would turn off until there's no activity. The sound, I have it on low, because this will just keep on vibrating, especially when you have all your notifications popped on. God damn. If you want to control that, whether or not if you want to be muted or you want to have it on vibrate, audio profiles, you choose what you want here. Storage, 256 gigs, yes. Photos, games, movies, you can have it all right here. You can store your things right there. You have 256 gigs on this watch. You can also do Bluetooth phone calls. You can also respond via messages through here as well. So if you want to talk to somebody, instead of like going on your phone, you could just simply go to your messages. I'm not going to do it because that's just going to give too much information again about my life. Click on that. Boom, you can get that done. Video players, you do music. This actually would read your heart rate, your blood oxygen, and your blood pressure. It does sleep detection, sedentary, drinking, step counting, noise, and it does NFC. So if you want, you can connect your Google Wallet to this. It does work, and you can pay just by scanning, right? It does have the power saving, one-click cleanup. So in case if there's so much, memory being used up, you just click on that. You can have that removed so it becomes more faster. Maps, it definitely does work. It gives you accurate information, obviously. Flashlight, it doesn't come through here. The flashlight is actually just that. That just controls how you want it to look. But that's the flashlight. But surprisingly, it's pretty good. I have to say, like, I'm really impressed. Even the phone calls and the contacts, it actually works. You're gonna have to fool around with this though, so that you get the hang of things and where to go and what to do. Believe me, it's really important to do that, because you're just gonna be pretty much stuck trying to figure out things, and you gotta fool around with it. I wanted to show you guys something though. Is it Bluetooth? I wanted to show something. More settings. It was where you would have to go in order for you to bind the app to the, like, from your watch to the phone. All right, it's over here. Okay. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to Bluetooth Assistance. And from there, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to download an app. It's called, let me see if I could find that. It's called High Sport Pro. You can get it on Google Play. You can get the APK on another site, but it's High Sport Pro. And on High Sport Pro, you just simply download the app on your phone, and then once you do that, of course you're gonna it's gonna try to hunt for this. You're gonna turn on your Bluetooth, right? Bluetooth services. Once it picks it up, it'll connect. It'll ask for it to pair. It pairs. Cool. The next step is you're gonna have to bind it. You click bind QR code. It'll scan, and it'll connect it. You'll hear a sound, which will confirm that it was successful. Then it's gonna go through a few settings for you to, like, permission management. It's gonna go through all of these management permission settings in order for you to give this app access to. Now, some people are really stingy and finicky about things like that because it's data. It's very important to keep your data secure. And a lot of people don't like China, and they don't feel like China's like the safest place or the safest people to keep your shit around, but who gives a shit? So you're gonna have to release and give access to everything so that it could properly work. Because on several occasions, what's gonna happen is right here, because it shows that it's connected. When I didn't permit all, ever so often, even though once in a while this would connect to the phone, but then there will be many and many occasions where nothing would be connected. And then all of a sudden, like a few minutes later, it would connect again. But I noticed that ever since I gave access to everything, it's been consistent by keeping this on. Very consistent. Your Facebook, you won't have any problems. YouTube, you won't have any problems when it comes to actual video play. But as you can see, though, it's slow, though. It's not as slow as the other one. It's a little bit faster, but it's still slow. Let me see if I could. And also when it comes to the screen, you're going to notice that it's not the best. So you won't be able to really search, like go to the search button and stuff like that. I think there's a way around that. I'm still trying to figure that out. So let me see if I can figure that out just like this right now. Okay, so let's go to display. Advanced. Margin shrinkage. YouTube. Font size I got it on small, display size small, screen resolution, keep it on the original. I don't know how else I can go about this to make it look all fitted within the black, right? Oh, see? Can't do it. Can't do it. See, I had to pierce at the very, very, very right-hand corner just so I can try to get something in. But I can't even see what's up top there. DAGENERA. Look how long that took. God damn. Let's try to get some of that quality in here. Speakers right there. Picture in picture. This is the SIM card slot. You could take it out, put in your SIM card, and you can make phone calls off the rip, sorry. This is the sensor for your blood, walks, drinking, sleep, everything. The straps are custom, so it is what it is. It's no, you could put in your own type of straps yet. I spoke to the owner of the makers of this, and they were saying that it got like an adapter that they just released. I got that, so it's on the way. Adapter, it'll be putting right here, and then you have the option of changing the straps to what you want. This is what they call the gunmetal. It is comfortable, but I expect it to be like steel or metal. Literally, it's not. It's like a plastic nylon type of thing. But aside from that, I don't really have that much problems. I just wish though that when it came to the music that's being played on the phone, that I had control over it on here. I don't know how to do that. I haven't been able to. It just seems as if the music that you have the option to play is simply via the hard drive in the watch itself, which sucks. Like, I would like to have control over the watch, just like the other watches that I have. But you don't. So if I'm like away and I'm like, if my phone's being charged somewhere and I have the watch on and I'm cleaning up or something like that, if I want to change the song to something else, at least I can do that on the watch, right? But I can't. And if I can, I don't know how to do it now. I wish I could. If somebody knows how to do that, please let me know. That'll be great information. So yeah, read your heart rate. To me, it feels pretty accurate because I did a cross-reference with like at the doctor's, and it was close to what it was pointing out. When it came to your blood pressure, same thing. Yeah, I lost one train of thought. I was it got real busy. I guess I should just summarize and close in saying this. Great phone. I like the big face. It looks presentable. It's easy to read. Good on the eyes. Nice options. I just wish that I had control over the music, as I said before. Aside from that, I have a great experience with this. I hope it just gets better and better as the watches come further and further. It's 2.4 inches, guys. 2.4 inches. Similar to my other one where it's like wide. I think it's like 2.8 or some shit like that. This is 2.4. This is satisfying enough. They need to do something about when it comes to the borders, so that when it comes to certain apps that are being used, I have access to at least even pinching or pushing out. Zoom in, zoom out. Aside from that, I love this watch so far. I can't wait to get the new straps because they're on the way. I already got the adapter. They're on the way as well. It's going to be a nice thing going on here. I might eventually take off the plastic that you see here, make it clean. Probably might even get a protector, put it right here. I'll probably put some money into this because it is pretty nice until I find a better one that's bang on with everything that I want. Because this is better than the one that I had before, the S998. This is the M99. This is way 10 times better than that one. More power, long lasting, faster, easier, convenient when it comes to all this stuff. Like it's really good. I just realized you gotta put it to the middle, then you push. So you pull out, so you make sure that's in the middle, the camera's in the middle, you pull out. I just realized that. So you pull out, you can turn in 360, you push in, it comes back out. Okay, cool. All right, that's it for me with this review. I give this watch 9 out of 10 just because it doesn't have the music control. That's the only, okay, 8 out of 10. It's the music control and how slow it is when it comes to the internet, like the browser and even YouTube. Instagram, Facebook, same thing as well. Like it's really slow in that aspect of things, but overall they've improved when it comes to the speed of actually navigating through the apps, and it feels good. It has NFC, which is pretty cool. It has Google, it has Maps. They have, you will have no issues installing any app on this at all. Believe me, you won't. You won't have any issues. It even reads, as I said before, blood pressure, sleep detection, heart rate, blood oxygen, mindfulness, sedentary, drinking, step counting, noise. It's really good. Really good watch. I'm done. M the General signing out. Hope you all have a good day. Enjoy. Peace.